Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Wednesday. I hope you're having a wonderful week this week as we make our way through September. I'm Michael Hatfield, a lead pastor at the Piedmont Park Seventh-day Adventist Church, and just wanted to share a thought with you as I'm making my way through the book of Daniel in the Bible, which is just a fascinating book. And we're getting to the tougher chapters in Daniel. We're in Daniel chapter 10, which is really an introduction to chapter 11 and 12. They all kind of fit together, but I'm going to try to cover them in 3 weeks, and really you could spend 3 months on chapter 11. But here in Daniel 10, we find Daniel having a vision, and what jumped out at me in this exchange that he has in chapter 10, verse 10, Daniel is on his hands and knees, he's trembling, and then in verse 11 it says, "Oh Daniel, man greatly beloved." What a beautiful thing to be said by an angel. You're greatly beloved, Daniel. "Understand the words that I speak to you and stand upright, for I have now been sent to you." While he was speaking this word to me, I stood trembling. So Daniel, in the presence of an angel, is just kind of trembling, even though you said, "You are greatly beloved." But then what jumps out at me is that in verse 13, he says that, "I've heard your prayers, but the prince of the kingdom of Persia withstood me 21 days. And so we have this kind of the curtain pulled back a little bit to see that there is a spiritual battle going on. This angel was there and was being withstood by the prince of Persia. Now that could have been a human prince ruling Persia, or how he would resist the angel that long, hard to say. Maybe it's a evil angel that was trying to lead Persia the wrong way and they were battling. It's hard to say from the text which one it was. But we do get this idea of a spiritual battle going on, that this angel was trying to move things along in Persia and was being resisted. And it's good for us to remember as we go through this world that it's not just us against other people. There is a great controversy. There is a battle going on between good and evil, and we don't see it all the time, but it's happening. And we see it in the Gospels when Jesus came head to head with demons and had to do that work. And that type of thing happens even in our country here, but a lot of times in other countries as well. There is spiritual warfare going on. And even Paul wrote that we don't war against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers in spiritual places. So it's good to remember those things, but it's also good when we think about those things not to get spooked, not to get worried, because in this battle, when Michael shows up, man, the war is over and God wins. And so remember that at any time that we find Jesus going head to head with the devil, Jesus always wins. Any time that those are happening, when we find them battling, God is always stronger. The key here is, are we choosing God? Are we choosing to be on God's side in this spiritual battle? Because if we do, we'll be victorious. So that's what I wanted to encourage you today from Daniel. I hope you'll read it. There's so much going on in that book and just in that chapter 10 as is. But I hope that you'll remember that in this spiritual battle, God is on your side. The angels are on your side. We have nothing to fear. Friends, take care. I hope that you have a great rest of your week. Hope you'll join us this coming Saturday for worship here at Piedmont Park as we continue our sermon series looking about how to live as practical Christians, how to do practical Christianity and what it means in our lives. And so this week we're going to be looking at worship itself, and we have a baptism happening this week. So I hope you'll come and join us either in person or online. We start at 9:30 with Bible study, and 11 o'clock we have our worship time. Take care, everyone, and let's take care of everyone.